Hello one and all, this is Wolfstar Gaming, and welcome back to more I almost said Steins Gate. Robotics Notes Elite. I mean, Steins Gate is part of the bigger franchise, but, you know, it kind of works out. Anyway, last time, we got into a little bit of Subaru's home life, and that was very interesting to see that. The way he is in front of his father. I hope we get to see more of that. I really want to learn more about Subaru. I mean, so far, the game has been very focused on Akiho and Kaito. Now that Subaru is part of the Robot Club, I can only assume now that we'll see more of his perspective. So, hopefully we get to see more of his home life, what he's like at home, how he is with his parents. I mean, it was interesting with his father. I hope we get to learn more about his father in the process. And it does make me wonder if we are going to meet his mother, too. But I kind of doubt that, but, I can't help but hope, And afterwards, Kaito went to Ucha Gooka Park. And after a little bit, that strange girl showed up. And just kind of flew by very quick. Just kind of like a wisp in the wind. So I've actually been thinking about it, and Kaito said that what he saw looks humanoid, and I said, because she is human. I'm actually starting to think otherwise. Because what was happening just right before she showed up? There was some kind of interference with his phone. So, I actually am now... This is my theory. I'm actually now theorizing that maybe she is a robot. Like an android. And she has some kind of ties to, like, the Space Center, maybe, or something along those lines. And with the interference, I'm like, well, maybe it's an electrical interference, and if she is an android, maybe that's why that there was that interference. It's a possibility, right? I'm just trying to throw out there anything that I can think of that this strange unknown girl could possibly be. It's like, for all I know, I could be completely wrong, and she could be indeed human. Well, time will just tell, and I'll eventually find out. But that's my theory right now. As I remember, we had switched back to Akiho before I had actually stopped last time. So, I enter the faculty room with the worst timing imaginable and run into the vice principal. Hello, Asui. She always has a very stern kind of look. Well, maybe not stern, but she doesn't show much emotion, at least with her sprite. I force a stiff smile onto my face and bow slightly. The vice principal likewise gives me a slight nod and walks past me. Is she just ignoring Akiho? God, my heart can't take this. This is why I didn't want to come to the faculty room. Then why did you go to the faculty room? I assumed that she came here to talk to Asui. It's all Michi's fault. Why did he call me here? Oh, alright.
Michi, 来たけど。
Here to see Michi. Michi is casually sitting at his desk eating delivery zaru soba. Why am I even here? Hey, Michi, turn around.
おい、背宮妹、なんで言ったらわかるんだ。先生のことミッチーと呼ぶな。
Oh, what? We've been calling you Michi, though. And now you're just bringing this up? I think this is the first time he's said this, if I'm not mistaken.
だったらミッチーも背宮妹って呼ばないでよ。
Hey. I'd say that's fair.
妹は妹だろうが。
Michi, you may be tall, but that doesn't really give you the right to call Akiho, short.
ちょっとお箸振り回さないで。おつゆ飛んだ。
What if it leaves a stain?
で、話って何？
そうそう。
Michi puts down his chopsticks and runs to face me.
いいが、よく聞け。例のロボワンの賞金のことだけどな。
What about the prize money? Hopefully this is something good and not like bad news about it. For some reason, he says this in a hushed voice.
振り込みの日、もう連絡来た？その日が待ち遠しいな。
Our little Tanegashima Machine 3 won an impressive second place at Robo 1. Our prize? A whopping 1 million yen. Right after the tournament, I was so busy despairing over the club that it didn't really hit me at the time. But now that we're in the clear, that 1 million yen is like a radiant light of hope. Did someone say hope? It's several times more than the funds I requested from the VP. With that kind of cash, we've basically already won. But apparently there's a lot of paperwork that needs doing, so the cash won't be wired to us for about a month. Wow, really? They won't get it for another month? Of course, since we're students, and we entered Robo 1 as the Robot Club, the money's being sent to the school. But that makes sense, yeah, okay. Either way, that money belongs to the Robot Club, which means we can use it however we want.
お金が振り込まれたら真っ先にドクにツケを払って、あとはガンツクワン用のパーツを買い漁る予定なんだ。たぎってきた
それがな、振り込み自体は来月されるらしいが、手続きがいろいろあってな。特にうちは公立校だから。
Right, yeah, it's like since it's going to a school, I imagine there would be a lot more paperwork compared to the cash going to a single individual.
何が言いたいの？
つまりだな、部費として賞金を使えるようになるのは手続き上来年の4月からになるんだわ。これ豆知識な。
Won't be usable until April of next year? Wow. That's quite a ways away. Also, that's not a pro tip. Yeah, that's basically my reaction.
来年の4月って、それじゃうちら卒業してるよ。
Wait, does Japan with the school system, do they actually graduate that early? Color me surprised.
お、そうだな。
Well, I guess for Japan, that's not exactly early for them, because that's what they're used to. To me, being American, that's like really early to graduate.
全然ちっとも意味ないじゃん。万博は来年の2月からなのに、それまでにガンツクワンを完成させなきゃいけないのに。
Yeah, it's like, what are we gonna do?
いいか、瀬宮妹。俺がありがたい言葉を授けてやる。
I guess as long as Akiho is gonna call him Michi, he will continue to call Akiho Little Senomiya.
何？
金は天下の回り物ってことさ。わかったか？
Money comes as money goes? I don't think I've ever heard this before. I don't, and I'm not entirely sure if I understand.
わかんないよ。
Kai, why is Kai never around at times like this? Probably because he's off somewhere playing Kill Ballad. It's like, because what else would he be doing? You know? I want to ruffle his hair up so... I want to ruffle his hair up as hard as I can. Why'd you try and do that to Michi? It's like, how would Michi feel if Akiho did that to him?
まさか教頭先生、また教頭先生の嫌がらせなの？
No, I don't think so.
おい、落ち着けよ。なわけないだろ。
だってこんなの。
I thought we'd finally gotten past our funding woes.
こんな理不尽なのあんまりだよ。せっかく会が頑張ってくれたのに。
I mean, he did work hard. I mean, it... Like Michi said, it's gonna take a while.
まあ、こればっかりはな。諦めろ。俺じゃどうにもできん。
I mean, it is what it is, I guess. She just kind of has to deal with it. Unfortunately.
じゃあミッチ100万円貸して来年部費で返す
The club will repay him next year. And also, I doubt Michi has that kind of money.
瀬宮妹、いいこと教えてやるぞ。先生な、貯金はゼロだ。
Okay, how about your checking?
引っ張るな
Yeah, that's a pretty bad exclusive. Can't we ever get a clean win? It's like they can't catch a break, can they? Okay, this is back to Kaito. Can't use the winnings, so unfair. I can't pay Doc back, which means all that's left is death. Death. Okay, that's a little dramatic, melodramatic, I should say. But I get where Akio is coming from. You're far too brave to not pay Doc. Maybe you should just get a part-time job at Lonso. Yeah, I doubt they pay very well. I pictured this happening. You get too excited without thinking. I'm gonna go with this one. You are far too brave to not pay Doc. Yeah, okay. Played 5 minutes, 1-0. Where'd you go? No club? Yeah, it's like Kaito has other business. I kind of forgot that he was meeting up with Koujiro Frau. Where's Koujiro Frau? I come all the way out to the hangar at the old airport and click my tongue lightly. Don't tell me I'm just another naive dude believing the words of a pretty girl. I've been matched up with Tokyo girls in online matches, but that's it. Is it normal to make plans and then ditch? I guess I'll just play Kill Ballad and wait. Keep my expectations low. I mean, maybe you're just early. Car horn? But then, I think I hear something. Or maybe not a car horn, but maybe a, scooter. Is it Gijene again? It's a bit too crude of a sound to be her. Oh. Sounds like a car horn. Okay, it is a car. But at a time and a place like this? Are they calling for me? Oh, wow, that is really drawn out. Yeah, good grief indeed. I decided to go and check out the situation. Yeah, what is going on? Oh my god, actual animation. Oh, that was like anime there. I was not expecting that. The old airport parking lot. There's an abandoned hotel in between it and the road out front. Is there anything to look at here? The car. Zubaru Zamber. Registered by none other than Michi. And his expiration expires July of this year. Thunder Emperor? Is that what's on his license plate? Thunder Emperor. That's kind of funny. Tanegashima Airport Hotel closed. Private property, no trespassing. Alright. Is there anything else? Not that sign? I guess just those two. They relocated when the airport closed down. It's gone unused ever since. I recognize the light truck parked there.
あれ、サンダーエンペラーだ。
Oh. Is that what Michi calls his car? That's even funnier. Thunder Emperor is just a nickname. That's the name of the owner of the car. Wait, that's the name the owner of the car gave it. For a second there, I thought there was a typo.
ヤシオ、なんだその格好は。それで作業するつもりか？
What kind of work are we going to be doing? I recognize the man in the driver's seat. For some reason, he finds fault in me wearing my school uniform.
いいか、こういう時は汚れてもいいように体操着を着ておくもんだぞ。これ豆知識な。
Get you dirty? If you're gonna do work that gets you dirty, you wanna wear work clothes, not gym clothes.
ミッチー何やってんの？
見てわかるだろう。
廃品回収？いつ教師辞めたわけ？
やめとらん。いいか、先生は今でも先生だ。
Yeah, I was just thinking, it's like he's still a teacher, but you know, there's a time and a place to be a teacher, but you know, when he's not at school and not being a teacher, he is himself elsewhere.
じゃあ荷台の大量の荷物は何なの？
Doesn't look like there's that much stuff in the truck.
引っ越しだ。たく、京都め。絶対にロボワンの時の当てつけだよな。
Oh, what, because of us losing? Moving, huh? Well, I have a pretty good idea of who's doing the moving. Apparently, you, Kaito, and Michi. This is... I guess Akiho's not helping out? Looks like I've been tricked.
いいか、ヤシオ、覚えとけ。長いものには巻かれろだ。
As Michi gets out of the car, he says something entirely unbecoming of an educator.
学生の頃はまだ生きがっててもいいがな。社会に出たら偉いものに媚びへつらう。それでこそ円滑な仕事関係が築けるってもんだ。
No. No, you should not suck up to people above you. It's like, just be yourself.
これは豆知識じゃねえぞ。処世術だ。わかるな？
I'm not going to get into a whole spiel about the secret to success, quote unquote, as well as working relationships. I could very well go into talking about that, but I won't do that here. It's like I feel like that's like a whole topic of discussion that could take way too long.
わかるけど、仮にも教師がそういうこと言う？
先生は本音で語る教師なんだ。だから尊敬してもいいんだぞ。
I mean, Kaito has to respect him. I mean, he is an adult, and he's just a teenager, so by default, he has to respect him. And not to mention, he's a teacher, so it's like you do have to respect any teachers. Not happening. It's like I say that, and he just completely shoots down my thought process. Thanks, Kaito. I ignore Michi and look around. As expected, there's no sign of Koujiro Frau.
で、お前は古氷とはどこで知り合ったんだ?
Furugori? Or is it Furugoori? Furugoori. It's like, which way do you pronounce this?
Furugori?
Furugori. Okay, that's how they're saying it. Who the heck is that? Is he referring to Koujiro Frau? I feel like I've seen that name before, but where?
まさかこの前東京に行った時か。お前って意外とたらしなんだな。
Okay, so he can't be referring to. I just kind of want to call her the Frau. For some reason, Michi is grinning at me. What a pain. Maybe I should bail before it's too late.
俺は古氷なんて人は知らないから帰るよ。
やべえ
What? Is that the Frau? I hear what sounds like a girl shrieking nearby. After what happened at Uchigaoka Park yesterday, I reflexively raise my guard. Yeah, I kind of don't blame him. I mean, that happened so suddenly. The voice came from Thunder Emperor's truck bed. From the truck bed? There are multiple large boxes stacked up on top of it. I cautiously peek inside. Ah! Wow, that's an image. She okay? It's there that I find Koujiro Frau sprawled out between the boxes, a sickly expression on her face. Sickly. Is she okay?
何してんの?
Yeah, what are you doing exactly?
手伝いもせずに帰るとか、もうやだこの島、絶対に許さない。
Oh, that's what we're doing. We're helping the Frau move into the hotel. Is that it?
何してるかって聞いてるんだけどね。
そこのガチムチ教師の運転が荒すぎてコーラ吹いた。軽く死ぬる。
My cola's all shook. Rip in peace. Alright. As usual, the way she uses her words is confusing as hell. I mean, she talks very interestingly. And not just in person, but also in text. And I actually kind of like it. Is this fashionable in Tokyo or something? I don't remember hearing anyone talk like her when I was there. This is just unique to her, right? I mean, it's just part of who she is.
PC が大事だから抱えて荷台に乗るとか言い出してな。西の表の港からここまでずっとゴロゴロ転がってたんだよ。
Huh.
でもな、ヤシオならわかるだろ。先生は至って安全運転だったぜ。
Not according to the Frau here.
ミッチーは法定速度は守るけど運転荒いからね。
If you sit in the passenger seat, it's manageable. But the back? She must have gotten whipped around. Especially since there's like no way to actually safely drive in the back of a pickup truck. No wonder she's sick.
でさ、君って本名なんていうの？
Now that he brings this up, I actually do wonder that myself.
コウジロフラウ、17歳。キリ。
Too easy. 17. So is she the same exact age as Kaito and Akiho? I mean, Kaito said that she's around the same age. It's like, is she in the same year of school as they are? I suppose I can just find out by looking at her tag.
ちなみに先月17になったばっかりなんです。ついに私も永遠の17歳ですぞ。
There's that laugh again. It's like that laugh kind of cracks me up. And a turtle 17-year-old. You're not exactly Peter Pan.
こいつは古氷コナだ。アホっぽい名前だから先生はすぐ覚えたぞ。
Oh. Her real name is Furugori Kona. Interesting name. I mean, the given name I actually rather like. The family name, kind of an odd name, to be honest. Definitely one I've never heard of. And I've looked up a lot of Japanese names, too. Furugori Kona? Then I guess Koujiro Frau is her pen name. Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of famous people who use pen names or stage names.
誰がドキュンネームだしね。
DQN. Dokyun. Dokyun? Okay. Read as Dokyun. 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 An antisocial person. Lacks common sense. There must be a lot of antisocial people in the world nowadays then, because the common sense I feel is poorly lacking nowadays.
はいはい、わかった。これじゃ話進まないからさ、とりあえず荷台から降りてよ、コナちゃん。
その名前で呼ぶとか嫌がらせすぐる。
It's like I'm pretty sure she much prefers to be called Koujiro Frau, or how about just Frau? Or actually, seeing that this is a Japanese game, probably just Koujiro. You alright? You alright now? It's like she looks a little woozy. After pulling Frau out of the truck bed, it seems she can barely stand.
うっぷ、テラキモス。
Terra nasty. That's a word. Nasty as in disgustingly filthy. By adding terra as a prefix, it becomes extremely disgustingly filthy. Interesting. She certainly looks ill. She's been hanging her head the whole time, too. Maybe she should go into the bathroom and fix herself up. She's not even trying to make eye contact.
お、今さら気づいたけど、うちの高校の制服着てるね。なんで？
Obviously, she rolled into your school. It's like she's 17. Come on, Kaito. Put two and two together.
うちの学校に転校してきたからに決まってるだろ。俺は豆知識でもなんでもねえぞ、ヤシオ。
I like how he threw back at me that this isn't a pro tip. Oh my god.
転校？
Is that why she moved here? Well, I'm sure she moved here because of another different reason, I should say. But, you know, since she is still a minor, it's like she has to enroll in school. But why don't I see her parents anywhere? Yeah, she boarded the plane all by herself. It's like, does she have parents?
それでどこに引っ越すわけ？
ここに決まってるでしょ。上皇。
She points to the abandoned hotel in front of us. Yeah, I figured that she was moving into the hotel.
ここ廃墟なんだけど。
I mean, she needs to live somewhere.
買い取りました。
Bought it. She must be loaded then.
誰が？
それは私です。
お金は？
昼バラで稼いだ金、うん千万あったんで、それほとんどつぎ込んだし。
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's like she's the creator of Kill Ballad, and it's a super popular game that millions of people play. Of course, she would be earning a ton of money. And investing most of it? Oh my god, yeah, she's absolutely loaded. KB only costs 115 yen, but even at that price, with tens of millions of downloads, she must have made a ton. She's like night and day compared to Akiho and her complaints over 10,000 yen parts. It just hit me. It just hit me. If Koujiro Frau joins the robot club, that's where we will get the funds necessary from her. All the pieces are being put together, albeit a little slowly. But geez, she seriously bought this old place and plans to live here? It's like, why not? What in the world is she thinking?
おい、ヤジオ、そろそろ始めるぞ。
Get started on what? On moving her. Come on. I have a bad feeling about this. Thank you, Han Solo.
先生は忙しいんだ。とっとと荷物運び終わらせて、とっとと帰る。これ、豆知識な。
I'm gonna throw it right back at you, Michi. That's not a pro tip. I knew this had to do with helping her move. Come on, give me a break. I got called out here just to do this? And that's why she wanted to meet up with him. So that she could have a couple of guys help her move. I can probably still escape. There's no running away, Kaito.
俺、用事を思い出したから帰らせてもらうわ。
I don't think that's gonna work. But Frau grabs the cuff of my shirt while still feeling a little woozy and sick. She's still avoiding eye contact. All she does is look at the cuff of my shirt with a sickly expression on her face. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. I kind of forgot that you can examine people. No. There we go. I swear the cursor for the geotags is a little finicky of going from one geotag to another. Koujiro Frau, age 17, Central Tanegashima High, information. Processing course, Year 2, Class 1. Year 2. I believe that's the same class and year that Kaito and Akiho are in. And again, for a more detailed profile, please send a request for approval. All she does is look at the cuff of my shirt with a sickly expression on her face. Damn it, she's not gonna let me escape. I told you there was no escaping. Fine, we'll do this the hard way.
どうしても俺に頼みたいって言うなら。
You're going to help, Kaito. I brush Frau's hand away and look her in the eyes. Our eyes meet for a moment, and Frau immediately averts her gaze. I slowly pull my phone droid out of the bag at my waist. Really? Really, Kaito? You're going to challenge Koujiro Frau, of all people?
俺と勝負して勝ってからに。
プログラム提供してあげた件について。
Okay, this expression actually makes her look kind of cute.
借りは返すべきでしょ、上皇。見返りなしで助けてあげるほど綺麗なフラウタンではないのだぜ。
She refers to herself as Frau Tan? I'm actually surprised she uses that honorific on herself. Because, to my understanding, Tan is like a kind of like a childish kind of honorific. So does she consider herself more of a child than anything. Also, she hit Kaito with a great comeback. What the? Oh my god. Her laugh is, I don't know. It's just too funny. And this sudden movement and expression. Oh my god. I think I already am in like, I think I'm already like in love with her. It's like I love Akio, but I'm already starting to love Frau, but in a different way. Just her odd personality, the way she talks, her laugh, the way she moves here, it's just funny. And I love it. I can't argue with that. I put my phone droid away. Is this stuff really that heavy? What does that say? Pocky. Can I look at anything here? I'm kind of thinking not, but doesn't hurt to check. Nope. I put the box on the floor and raised both fists into the air. It's like, Eureka! I'm done! Him doing that, raising his fists, just makes me think of Rocky. You know, Sylvester Stallone making that, classic pose. In the end, I made over 10 trips. Her stuff was way too heavy. I can barely move my arms at this point. What on earth did she pack? Not only that, but she made the absurd request that we carry them to the corner room on the 3rd floor. I was kind of wondering if they had to go to the up to the highest floor or something, and it looked like it was only a 3-story building. The elevator doesn't work and the halls are filled with trash, making it hard to walk. Is this some kind of harassment? It's like, no, it's not any kind of harassment, it's just you being nitpicky, Kaito.
いい汗かいたな。これぞ青春ってやつかもな。とっておきの言葉を教えてやるぞ。ヤシオ、古氷。
Special words, huh?
汗をかいた分だけ人は優しくなれるんだ。
Excuse me? What? Please don't say that this is a pro tip.
ああ、そう。
Because it's not. I don't have the mental strength to listen to him. I'm doing all that I can to catch my breath and avoid an attack. Oh. Yeah, we don't want his slow-mo syndrome to go off right now. I don't want to put a burden on my body. Plus, Akio isn't here right now. I just squat down in place and breathe. Yeah, take it... Now that you have a moment, Kaito, just take a moment, sit down, or squat down, Just take it easy now.
トンクス
Tonks? What? I hear a voice from somewhere. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen Frau in a while. Where is she? I look around the room. My eyes eventually stop on her holding her knees, balled up in the corner of the room. Well, she seems to be doing fine now. She kind of looks like some sort of ghost bound to the hotel or something. Oh, I rather like that pose. It's like with her elbow cradled and then her finger up to her chin there. I like that pose.
トンクスって何？
Yeah, what's Tonks?
トン
Ton.
は？
What's
What's where is this going?
くそ伝わらなさすぎだろ
What's going on? It's like, I'm confused. Frau mutters and lightly punches the wall. With her sprite, it looks like she's just holding her fist out to the side. But okay.
イラ壁
Oh, wow, punch. Short for I was annoyed and punched the wall. Okay. Just don't put a hole in the wall. Particularly used when one feels envious of someone else. This is not meant to be taken literally. The nuance is that one feels envious enough that they want to punch a wall. This is such a weird tip. Oh, but okay. The reason I don't get anything is because Frau uses too much net slang from 10 years ago. I mean, what's wrong with that? And hey, I helped her out, didn't I? Why is she snapping back at me? Just for the record, the walls and floor of the room are crazy run down. This really does look like a room in an abandoned building. If I wasn't so worried about having an attack, I'd never want to sit down on the floor.
コナちゃんさ、こんなところに住むつもり？
I mean, Kaito doesn't really listen, does he?
そのつもりですが何か
She's serious. Oh, why didn't he get that before?
明日改装業者入れる予定あとセキュリティ最優先事項何しろ私の PC 超絶スーパーハイスペックなわけで
Super transcendent high spec. What exactly does that mean?
はいじゃなくてはいなここ重要
Alright, what exactly is the difference? It's like I'm not familiar with high with that spelling.
あとキルバラのオリジナルのソースコードとか入ってるし
No.
ついでに言うと私がこれまでに集めまくった腐った画像とか軽く1テラ超えてるっつうかっていう
And there's that laugh again. This movement that she does is gonna make me laugh every time, I swear. rotten? I can't tell if that's a good or a bad thing. I'm so confused. It's like... It's like Frau has done something that most people have trouble with doing to Kaito. Getting him confused.
これパクられたらどうやって生きていけと申すか
Wow. It's like... I just dropped dead Fred?
知らないよ。なんで一人で切れてるんだよ。
Because why not? It's like... She talks to herself out loud. That's what I'm getting from this. I talk to myself out loud all the time, so I can relate. Though I don't act like her.
というわけで、やられる前にやれの法則。
You know, Frau is actually really fun. I'm finding. She's very interesting. As well, she's very interesting as well.
絶対に誰も突破できないようなトラップだらけのセキュリティシステムにして引きこもる。
Your security systems are that good?
つまり自宅警備員こそ最強。
All hail NEETs. What's a NEET? A made-up expression that stands for not in education, employment, or training. It is used to signify those who stay home all day and don't work. Oh, okay. There's plenty of those kind of people around.
でもさ、こんな広いところに一人で住むわけ？だったらハイホテルじゃなくて普通の家でよかったんじゃ？
Go big or go home? I don't know.
だが断る。
It's like, talk to the hand!
この廃墟な感じが燃えるんだろう、上皇。
Alright!
あとはジーパンに上半身裸のイケメン希望ね。アンニョイな表情で鏡にパンチとかさせれば至高。
Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Frau is just cracking me up. Oh my god. I ignore whatever I don't understand. Are that maybe for the best?
親は？
少なくともパパは東京。
Okay, her father's in Tokyo. What about her mother? What a strange way of phrasing that. Not really.
母親は？
Is her mother not around? Her Frau goes quiet, and I shoot Michi a questioning look instead. Of course, he doesn't take the hint. Well, someone's passed out. It's like, Michi, wake up! He's asleep. I was a fool for expecting anything from such a worthless teacher.
母親は？
Her mother could be a touchy subject. You know, given the non-reaction. I slightly rephrase the question and try again. Frau turns her gaze to the scenery outside of the window. She doesn't want to talk about her mother, does she? Does make me wonder now, though. I see the side of her face. I can't.
ママは
Yeah? She hasn't finished speaking, but just judging by your expression, Frau looks tremendously lonely. Aw. Maybe... I didn't really want to think about it, but... Is her mother dead? Did, like, her mother pass away when, you know, Frau was, like, quite young or something? I brace myself to hear the rest of her answer. But all she does is smile at me. Oh, back to Akiho. It's like we're switching perspectives a lot more.
読んでください。
Oh, and Subaru's with her.
頑張れる試作1号機をまともに動かすためのメモ
Proposal for making Gunvarel prototype model 1 move properly. Memo to have Gunvarel prototype model 1 move solidly. Proposal 1. Change the statistical concept of prototype model 1. Proposal 2. Get rid of unnecessary parts. Remove the inside cockpit. Change it to remote control. And remove the exterior.
何これ
僕なりにまとめてみた提案です。
Proposition. Well, I know we got put right into another scene, but I'm actually going to stop it here for right now. So, oh boy, I am really enjoying Koujiro Frau. She's going to be an interesting addition to the group, for sure. And I kind of get the feeling that she is going to join the robot club in a very strange and odd manner. I just get that feeling. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you for watching as well. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and subscribe to become part of the pack. And don't forget to claw that bell icon so you know when a new video comes out. And as always, everyone, have a great day or night wherever you may be.